Oh man, oh man. Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you, friends? I hope this is working now. I believe it is. I feel like it's coming in a little hot. But hello, welcome to the show. It is Monday Fun Day. My name is Ruel Gaviola. I hope you're doing well. And hi, Bing. Hello, Variant Hex. Hello, Deadpan. Good to see everyone here. I need to turn this down a little bit. I feel like it's run a little hot, but that's okay. At least y'all can hear me now, right? Okay. Anyways, folks, I'm so happy to be here as always, hanging out with y'all here, doing some chits and chats where we talk about and sometimes play board games. And today is actually a teach and play day. What's a teach and play day? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. Yes, you can get your very own Glad You Asked Ruel shirt at the Good Time Society merch shop. Lovely. The ads just started as you start. Oh, okay, Sea Otter. I'll wait while we do the ad. So we got about a minute left in the ad. So I'll hang out and then we'll get going here. Ad break ends in 14 seconds. Okay, cool. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yes. And hello, everyone. Welcome back from the ads. Red Bull gives me wings. Yes, Bing and Seatter. Good to see you here. Yeah, it's been a while since you were last here. It's so nice to see you. Sorry, summation of the ad. Bing says, "Good morning, Austin. I appreciate you hanging out, folks. We are live on Twitch and YouTube today, as well as BGG. Shout out to BGG for hosting. I'll do my spiel again. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and today is a teach and play game. What is a teach and play day? What is a teach and play day? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. Yes, you can get your very own Glad You Asked Ruel shirt at the Good Time Society merch shop. Today I'm going to be teaching and playing a few games. I record this obviously for YouTube. We are also live there, but then I'll edit these into little segments where people who want to learn how to play certain games they'll have separate videos for each game. Very excited to be here. Once again, let me know what you all have been playing this weekend. Any hits, any misses? Love to hear about it. My big hit for the weekend was Azul Duel. If you follow me on the socials, most specifically Blue Sky, which I'll drop the link right there, I talked about how much I really enjoyed Azul Duel. It's definitely a step up from the base game. It is a two-player only variant, or a two-player only board game, standalone game. It's got a lot of the Azul mechanisms that we've all grown to love, drafting tiles, placing them, and then sliding them over, but there's a lot more going on. Someone had mentioned on my post that they had read reviews where people were talking about, oh, it's a little too complex for it makes Azul a little too complicated, and as far as like the rule set, I somewhat agree with that, but I think it's worth it because the complexity of the puzzle, it's really fantastic game. I think big hit with family was Nana. Yes. Oh, Austin, I love Nana, or AKA Trio, for those of you who got the newer version. Same great game. It's so good. It's basically Go Fish for gamers, right? It's so, so good. D-Walls, what's up? Ruel playing Azul Duel on a stool. Yes, Ruel playing Azul Duel on a stool. Big Hit Friends with Friends was Super Mega Lucky Box, another one. That is a go-to with my family. Well, it was a go-to like the last couple of years. We didn't play it this holiday season, but my family loved it. I play it all the time in BGA, and I know, folks, if you're not part of our Discord, feel free to join. It's a family-friendly Discord. The link is in the chat right now. And if you join, you'll see us hanging out, talking about games, talking about nerdy, non-nerdy stuff. We set up a ton of games on BGA there. So if you're looking for cool people to hang out with and play games on Board Game Arena, please come on in, join us on the Discord. I played a bunch of solo stuff on BGA lately, but I'm gonna do another one of those like mad rushes where I post like 30 different games and I'll have them all going asynchronously, of course, all at once. Gamer Itis Guy, hello, good to see you. Welcome on in. Friends, be sure to stay hydrated. And be sure, I just dropped a link into the Discord. I just dropped a link to my links, social media. What else was I going to drop a link to? Critical Hit Games. Did I don't know if it went. Ooh, maybe it didn't go. Okay, let me type in critical hit games. I thought it would work. Mopop, what is up? Good to see you here. Critical hit games. I'm just going to type in the command there. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. Every Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, I go down to Corona, California, here in Southern California, to Critical Hit Games. They're a store that's been around for a few years, but it's under new ownership. Chris is a great guy, and I've been working with him the last couple of months to really build their YouTube and Twitch presence. And we're doing live streams every Thursday, and it's basically a demo night online. So they'll have games for demo in the store, and Crystal, he's got a great eye for games. And just last week we went to the old school, played some Power Grid, and that was my first time playing it. I love Power Grid. It was an instant love for me. The game's 20 years old, still a banger, folks. So that's every Thursday. Please give us a follow on Critical Hit Games Corona. I just dropped the link in chat there. And it's every Thursday I go live there, but also on select Tuesdays, I will stream here from my studio over to their channel, and I'll play solo games. But yeah, the crew over there is great. It's usually the owner, Chris, and then one of the employees, Luis, and myself will get together and play games every Thursday. So come on down for that. Be sure to follow us. Billy Pratt. Hey, Billy Pratt. What's going on? Played Planet Unknown, Attack on Titan, the deck building game, Edge of Darkness, White Castle, Spirits of the Rice Paddy, and Isle of Cats. Oh, nice. I haven't played Isle of Cats in a while, nor have I played White Castle in a while. Did y'all see the news, though? There's going to be a White Castle 2-player game coming out. I think it's Gen Con. I think it's a Gen Con release, if not a Spiel release. Super excited to check that one out. Thanks for joining us, Billy Pratt. Hey, I also wanted to let y'all know we're going to give away some games. We are going to give away some digital games. Thanks to community member, a friend of the channel, B. Travis. Let me get those games out here, or the list of games. Games giveaway. Okay. And these are all digital codes, so these are for Steam. And we've given away a couple every week, so we'll give away another one here later on in the show. I think we're going to give away... What do y'all think? Who wants a copy of Everdell? Raise your hand. Everdell for Steam. We're going to give that away thanks to our friend B. Travis, who has generously donated a bunch of Steam codes. So far, we've given away Concordia, Mystic Vale, and Splendor. So today, Everdell, later on in the show, we'll be giving that away. All right, cool. Austin, I need to play more Power Grid. I have several maps and decks for it. Yeah, that's what I'm really interested to see how like the other maps play. I mean, after one play, I was like, oh, this is awesome. But knowing that there's other decks too, I mean, that game, there's a bunch of stuff I'd love to get into. One of the guys that I streamed with Thursday, Luis, he actually, same thing. He has a bunch of the other maps and decks as well. Beach House, did you see that? Cascadia's out on Steam now? Yes. Folks, Cascadia on Steam right now. It is fantastic. I got to play that with Becca over on Good Morning Society a few weeks ago, or actually maybe like 2 months ago. Now that I think it was a little while ago. We did a little sneak preview, and actually, studio manager Ray joined us too. So check that out. You can find it on the VODs. You'll see who won. It was a close game, really close game. But yeah, it's beautiful. Dwyer Wildhouse says, "I need to stop buying games instantly so I can win." Yeah, right. Sorry, but hey, you know what? Everyone else has a chance to win one today. Where Wildstar says, Cascadia is such a chill game with great brain-tickling mechanics and scoring. Yes. And folks, I think that's a really good segue to what I'm going to do today. I've got 3 games right now that I'm going to play through. I'll do a teach and a playthrough, and one of them is not... well, it is Cascadia. It says, but it's Cascadia Junior. This one I'm really excited about. We just got this from Flat Out Games, and I had to play it immediately because I was hanging out with a buddy of mine. He's got a young daughter, and she's a gamer in, I don't know if training is the right word, but hopefully a future gamer. And we played with her, and the game is for 6 and up. She's a little younger than I believe, but she caught on right away. She was terrific, with a little help, from Dad. But for the most part, she knew what she was doing. A gamer in development. Thank you, Dwyer Wesley. Yeah, that's the perfect way to say it. Okay, I'm gonna pop a cough drop just in case. Had the coughs earlier. If you haven't seen the show before, welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. And those of you that are here, you know the drill. what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a separate YouTube video or YouTube intro for this, and then I'll chop it up later on. And Kimba, yeah, you got to get them start young. With my nieces and nephew, I played games with them when they were little. And to this day, we still play games as a family, like during holiday functions and family parties and whatnot. But we don't play anything as hardcore as we play. My nephew, when he was like, I want to say 8 years old, 9 years old maybe. I mean, I taught him how to play Nexus Ops, which is a real treat. Wait, where is it? Right there. Yeah, Nexus Ops. I don't think I can play it. Yeah, Blood Rage. I always want to play Blood Rage with my nephew. I figured he'd be into that theme. But now, again, I don't want to force games on anyone, especially my own family. But I'm grateful that they like to play lighter stuff during the holidays. And I know if I bring something out like a Nexus Ops or other, maybe Blood Rage or even Earth or Ahai. Well, Ahai is a light game. But I know they'd be up for the challenge. They're I got them playing games early, and they're all really good at them. It's just that I live a little far, not too close by, where I can drop in every day and play a new game with them. Let's see. I bought Hava games for my nephews. We played My Little Orchard. He's 3. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, D-Walls, I saw that Chip 3 just came out with their line of games, many designed by Reiner Knizia. I mean, you had me right there, right? The one and only doctor. I'm hoping to reach out to them. I would love to showcase those games. Because Chip 3 games, so as you all know, they tend to be really heavy, really highly produced, excellent games. The last big one I played by them was, has it been that long? Yeah. It's been a while. I played... gosh, what was the space or the futuristic, the cyberpunk heist game? I played that with Shay. We did a video, and then I did a solo video for that a couple of years ago. But then I really got into their 20 strong system. It's like the small box solo game, and it's like got a bunch of dice. I mean, but it's still chip theory games, and it's based on their other properties. It's really cool. Let's see. Kima says, Haba games, My Little Orchard, Monza, and Feed Fuzzy, where you have a die of a color and have to feed him the right acre. Oh, I love that. Haba games are awesome. Hey, Magic Eric, good to see you, friend. Welcome on in. We're just catching up a little bit on what games have been hitting the tables lately. And, man, it's going to... Oh, Burn Cycle. It just hit me. Burn Cycle. That's the game. Chip theory games, big, heavy... heist game, like dungeon crawly, but with the chip theory, amazing components, whatnot. That's the game I was trying to think of earlier. Anyways, we're doing teach and plays today. I have 3 different games that I'm gonna teach and play with you all. I move the keyboard out of the way. Whoops. Put that keyboard. Hey, look at this. I look like, yeah, stay on target. Stay on target. Oh, okay. Enough silliness, friends. Okay, so this is what I got set up. This is Cascadia Jr. Cascadia Jr. Actually, let me reset my camera here. Where is that camera? Is it this one? Yes. Bring this a little bit here. Okay. All right, a little better. Bing says there are several 20 strong sets coming out this year. Tanglewood explores stories such as Little Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks, and others. I love that. Very nice. The art reminds me of those children's books. Yeah. Oops. Let me turn off my phone here. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna do the intro, and I will play through. For this, I mean, I'm playing it two-handed. But I don't know if, I'll play, several turns just to get the flow thing. But it's pretty easy. It's a lot of fun, too. Okay, so I will do the intro. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. If you're on BGG, come on over. Let's hang out over here on Twitch or YouTube. I'm going to drop a link in chat right now. Now, this link I'm dropping, it's only in Twitch. But I'll add these links to the YouTube video, like the description, when it's a VOD, okay? That's one thing I gotta learn how, I don't know, restream as I'm over here on Twitch and YouTube. I think there's a way to get if I post a comment for it to go to both, but I'll have to dig around. Foglie, hi! I took a day off work so I can easily actually catch a stream. Nice. I hope you're enjoying your day off work, Foglie, and thank you for joining us today. What I'm doing is teaching plays. I've got 3 different games today, and just to let y'all know, I'm going to do Cascadia Junior first, then we'll go to the other ones. Okay, here we go. And as always, I start the YouTube intro. I really like this shot. I think it's so silly. I think it's totally silly that I'm wearing this. You can find that on Good Time Society's website, folks. All right, here we go. Wait. To live nice, when a 4X Junior game is made, please let me know. EV for Mike, and I would love that. That would be great. Twilight Imperium Junior or Eclipse Junior. I think it'd be hilarious. I'm thinking sometimes day off talking about games. Oh, good. Yes. Folks, that's great for mental health, right? Just taking a day off as you need it and enjoying board games. So thank you, Foglie, for hanging out. Where did you get that shirt? Glad you asked, Ruel. I got it at the Good Time Society merch shop. I'm going to drop a link tree. You can find me all over the interwebs there, and there's a link to Good Time Society or Good Morning Society, which has links to all that stuff. Okay, let's get going. And Cascadia Junior. Excuse me. I love Cascadia, so I was super excited to get Cascadia Junior to the table. All right, here we go. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola. Welcome to the show. And you know what? I just realized I didn't write my intro. I was gonna do like a cool intro, folks, for the YouTubes, and I don't have it ready. I think I'll just say let's play Cascadia Junior. All right, cool. There it is. So that's gonna be cut out, and we're gonna go with this intro. Hi friends, I'm Ruel Gaviola. Let's play Cascadia Junior. I want to thank Flat Out Games for sending over a copy. Cascadia Junior is the junior edition of the smash hit Cascadia. If you see me talking about this before on the interwebs, you know how much I love Cascadia. And of course I was going to cover Cascadia Junior because this is a more family-friendly, younger gamer, early gamer edition of the game. You are still trying to get together and match up wildlife and also the terrains. And you'll see here you have a bunch of markers and the different animals. And I'm going to just jump right into it and show you all how to play. So we have tiles. This is a 2-player game. This will be me. This will be Michelle. These player boards here, it's really cool. This is just for placing your animal sighting tokens onto your board. So when you when you do the things that you're supposed to do, you're going to grab one of these animals and put it in here. So it's purely for looks. You don't need it. You can just place it in front of you because these have points on the back of them that you'll score at the end. But let's get into gameplay. And I am recording this live on Twitch. You can click the links below to find out where I stream and when I stream all over the interwebs. Okay, so I've drawn a tile there. For the 2-player game, you do remove some tiles at random. But you'll notice here that I have a bear and an elk, one in the forest and one on the mountain. So let me draw 2 here. So this is the market. Let me move these here, Michelle and I'm going to move these down a little bit. Okay, so here's the market. On your turn, just simply take one and match, put it adjacent to one of your previous tiles. So let's see, I've got an elk here. I can match the elk, or I can match this habitat, the mountain. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do the elk. And again, I can line this up any way I want. Okay, so I've got 2 elks. And that's my turn. We refill the market. Now it is Michelle's turn. Okay. Michelle has got a bird over water, a hawk over water, whoops, and an elk over a mountain. So what does she want to do? She's going to take this hawk over a mountain, and she's going to do it like this. So the hawks are adjacent and also the mountains are adjacent. All right, I'm going to draw one more for the market. And now what am I going to take? I've got this elk here. I've got an elk there. You know what I'm going to do, folks? I think I will. Let me see if I do this. Yes. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3 elk. And as you can see, I've been, turning over these tiles and whatnot. I've got 3 elk all adjacent. So what I do is take 3 elk markers, okay, the little round ones, okay, and you just cover up the elks. So now you know you scored these. And how do you score? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. You just grab one of the elk sighting tokens, and this is where you just place it on your player mat, wherever you want. So you can have your elk here in the grasslands, or hey, maybe your elk is taking a bath in the water or whatnot. Now, you don't flip this over, but I'm going to flip it over just to show you what's on here. There's either 2 pine cones or 1 pine cone. And that's the scoring of the game. You're just going to place all of these here on your player board. At the end of the game, you're going to score these pine cones, okay? Now, there's another thing we're going to score. I'll talk about that in just a second. But first, it's Michelle's turn. So I'll flip this one over. Ooh, she's got... this is going to be great for Michelle. She's going to put this here, okay? So now she's got 1, 2, 3 hawks lined up, so she can do the hawks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you'll notice she has 3 mountains lined up. Now, let me get her hawk sighting token. So she has sighted a hawk. So maybe she wants to put it up in the up in the sky, or maybe the hawk is hanging out here like his friend the elk taking a bath. Okay, or drinking water. We'll say that. Okay, so the habitats are scored at the end of the game. You'll notice these tokens here, 1 for each habitat, forest, mountain, etc., etc. So if you have 3 of them at the end of the game in a line, or all adjacent, you'll get 1 of these tokens. And like the sighting tokens, these all have various. They're either 1 or 2 pine cones. Let me shuffle these up. Put those there. But that's at the end of the game. Now you'll also note on the player board, it tells you right down here. During the game, if you have 3 animals that are similar, you're going to place tokens and grab one of the sighting tokens. The sighting tokens are the actual tokens that go on your board. It's like, hey, I've seen an elk, okay? And those give you points. And then at the end of the game, everything you need to know is right here. If you have 3, 4, or 5 adjacent habitats, you'll get 1 sighting token. So right now, Michelle would get 1 for the water, right? Or 1 for the mountain, which would be this one. Okay, and there are cones there, and then just random either 1 or 2. But here's the thing: if you have a group of 6 or more of the same habitat, you'll get 2 of those sighting tokens. So it really pays off to grab as many as you can to get at least 6 or more. Okay, so let's continue the game here. So here I can do this where I continue this one here. Yeah, I'll do this like this. Okay, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 forest. Again, that's scored at the end of the game. That would get me 1 of these at the end of the game. Or if I get 6 more, then I get 2 of those. And right now I've got 2 bears lined up next to each other. So that's the end of turn. So that's how turns work, folks. You're just drawing a tile and placing it down adjacent to any other tile. They don't have to be next to the same habitat, but of course you want them to, because it'll score you more points. All right, so it's back to Michelle. She's going to continue working on the mountains, okay? And she's also got some bears, some bear action there. So why don't... she's also got ocean or water. So look at that. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mountains, and now she's got 3 water. We are going to score for each habitat, so you want to keep that in mind. Like, try to get those habitats working. Ooh, this is, I think, the one I needed. Yeah, it is. So let me push this up here. I've got, maybe I can do this way. I don't know. Okay, we'll go like that. So I've got 1, 2, 3 bears. So I get the bear tokens. 1, 2, 3. And I get a bear sighting token. And I'll put my bear right here in the forest on my player board. All right, then we draw another one here. So the amount of tiles, this is a quicker version of Cascadia as well, as you can see. It's 10 turns exactly. You're going to get 10 turns exactly in the game, each player. Okay, let's go back to Michelle. Is there a bear? There's no bears for Michelle, unfortunately. But she can continue this one here. Yeah. She's going to continue. Wow, look at that. Her habitat, the mountains, are 5 right now, and the water is 4. So once she gets to 6, at the end of the game, she'll be getting 2 of those sighting tokens. All right, back to me. Ooh, okay, there's a fish. I can use this here. Okay. Yeah, we got a bird. we got the hawk, and then we have, you know, the grasslands and also the swampland here. Okay. Nothing. There's no 3 animals that match up just yet, so we'll go to the market. It's Michelle's turn. Wow, she kept getting those waters, and there's this water here with a fish. Oh wait, no, there's one with a bear. She wants the bear. Okay, so this will go here. Okay, and then she's got 3 bears lined up, so she gets 3 bear tokens. Again, this is a way to remind you that yes, you have scored these already. And then she gets a bear token. All right, and refill this. And it's my turn now. Let's see. I've got a couple of hawks, an elk, no fish. We've got bears. You know, I think we'll go elk because there's another elk here, and we can have more forest. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Oh, that's a fox right there. But this forest now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will get 2 of those at the end. Very nice. All right, continue on. It's back to Michelle. Hey, there's a hawk that she can do. Yeah, maybe she wants the hawk. Okay. She does have a fish. She can start their fish down here. But, you know, the hawk, she's going to do that because then it'll give her 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water. And then she does have hawks. So 1, 2, 3 hawks. 2, 3. And a hawk token. We'll put that, again, right in the air there for her habitat or her player board. And then to me. And let's see, I can do hawks here. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. So it'll give me 1, 2, 3 habitats for the, what is this? Grassland, or swamp. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That is hawks. 1, 2, 3 hawks. All right. 1, 2, 3. And I put a hawk on my board. Put him in the mountains. Let me scoot mine over a little bit. Okay. And then we refill the market here for Michelle. Let's see. She's got 2, 4, 6 of these. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we get a 6th one of these here with the water. Oh, she can get a fish here, which might be good. So we got 6 waters. So maybe she does this. She's going to line up her fish and her bear. Okay, hopefully for another one. All right. Now, I should mention in this 2-player game, there are a lot more tiles in there. For the 2-player game, you're going to take out about almost half of them, take them out of the game, and then, you know, randomly. So not all the tiles are being played right now. And that's likewise for any player count. You are going to take out a few more. And we are recording this live on Twitch. Folks just joined us live. We are playing Cascadia Junior. Okay, it's my turn. I've got this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want this here for 6. Yeah. Do this here for 6. I'll put it here so you can see it. Those are elks. So we'll get 3 elks. And you just cover that so you know you've scored them. And you just grab a random elk. We'll put this elk in the forest right next to Mr. Bear. All right. And we're almost done here, friends. Let's see. Michelle. Oh, I totally forgot. Michelle had the 3 fish. Forgot to mark that last turn. 1, 2, 3 fish. 1, 2, 3. And she gets a fish. So, we'll make a flying fish. We'll put the flying fish in the air, jumping out of the water. All right, so it's still Michelle's turn. Let's see. She needs another mountain, which she has here. Oh, there's a 3rd bear she could get. She likes the bears. You know what? She will take the mountain over here. There's not really any animals to go with, unfortunately. But she does like that habitat at the end, so she can score it. Let's get this nice and neat here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that'll be scored at the end. Back to me. Okay. I got a fish here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then an elk. Okay. Do that here. And then draw one here. Okay, back to Michelle. She's going to take care of her mountain business here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, she's good on the mountains. She's going to try to line up some animals. Animals. There's a bear here. She's going to get that bear. Okay, so 3 bears. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gets a bear token. And then back to me. What do I have left? I got fish. Pretty much one of each. Oh, this is not going to do me any good. But I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5? So close to getting this. Got this here. Ooh, it's not going to be as good as I wanted to. Okay, we'll do this here. No animals lined up, but I do have habitat stuff. And for the final turn, Michelle, what is she going to do? She's got fish. There's nothing. It's not going to be able to do anything. So she's going to look at habitats. 1, 2, 3. She can get a third one here for the swamp. Okay, and this just goes away. That is the end of the game, folks. So now we're going to go to scoring. And basically, we're going to take a look at each habitat first. So let's look at forest. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 2 forest tokens. Once again, you just place these onto your player board. Michelle's got 1 here, nothing. So she does not score for forest. Okay. Let's go to mountains. I've got 1, 1. Again, the minimum is 3. 3, 4, 5, you get 1 token. 6 and above, you get 2. So Michelle got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she gets 2 of these tokens. Okay. And then next are the this is the swamp ones. And then this is the grass. Okay, so let's look at the swamps. Wait, which one is this? This is swamp. Oh yeah, these right here, and then this is the grass right here. Okay. Swamplands. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was short 1. So I'll get 1. There. I'll go there. See if Michelle got any. She got 1, 2, 3, so she will also get 1. Okay. And then we have the plainlands, the yellows there. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1. And Michelle does not have any. Okay. And finally, the water. I've got 2, but you need 3, so none. Michelle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 2. Okay. So that is how you score, but now we look and we just go to our player board. And this is the fun part. You just reveal and count up the pine cones. And most pine cones win. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, 13 for me. Let's go to Michelle. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. GG, Michelle. GG. Folks, that is Cascadia Jr. I do want to show one thing here. So these cards here, these are just the different animals, but after your early gamer, your new gamer, after they've gotten used to it, they still enjoy it. You can flip these over, and now for each animal, in order to score the sighting token, you have to get it in a specific shape. Now, these can be rotated, but as long as they have 3 hawks like that, or 3 elks in a straight line like that, again, you could rotate these. And these are all different for each animal, right? The bear, group of 3, and whatnot, so forth and so forth. Okay, folks, that is Cascadia Jr. Thanks again for watching, and thanks to Flat Out Games for the copy of the game. If you want to hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And be sure to check the links below to find out where and when I stream on the interwebs. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye. And hello, friends. Thank you for subscription. Diarrhea Airlines, my favorite username ever. Appreciate you. Good to see you here. Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, this surprised me, folks. I really enjoy this. It is, I think, great for youngsters, of course. But I think as a filler for if you don't want to bust out, Cascadia, maybe you could knock this out in like 10, 15 minutes easily. Easily knock this out in a few minutes. Heroic Logic, what is up? Good to see you. Been a minute. I'm going to clean up right now. Let me get these tokens here. So yeah, any questions? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward game, and one that I was surprised by. And we'll get to the next game. I love Cascadia, but somehow Harmonies edged out for me. I need to play Harmonies again. I've only played it on BGG, and like all BGA. And like all BGA games, I tend to prefer them in real life. So Harmonies does look really good, though. And I was just sort of clicking around on the buttons, so I don't think I gave it a fair shake. But I've heard that from a lot of folks. Diarrhea says 6 Plus definitely buying this today. Yeah, I played yesterday with my friend and his daughter, and she's younger than 6, I believe, and she got it. We had to help her a little bit, but for the most part, she knew what she was doing. And you know who? I didn't win. I may have been beaten by a youngster yesterday, folks, but it was great. Let me get this. So I'm just putting all the scoring tokens back together. You all get to see the making of the sausage, as we like to say here. Putting all this stuff away. I do have baggies. I'll get the box here as well. Let me see. Where is that box? Where'd I put you? Oh, here it is. Cascadia Jr. Yeah, and lovely art too. This is Beth Sobel still, but it's like totally like, you know, super friendly, kid friendly art, I think. There's some more scoreboards or player boards, right? I prefer Arc Nova on BJ. Yeah, any game that has a lot of shuffling and a lot of stuff, I really do appreciate when it is on BGA. Okay, fish go there. I'm just going to flip over all the tiles and mix them up. As you can see here, here's all the other tiles for more player counts. Okay, let's get those cards. Yeah, I do like how they do this. You know, it's like for the advanced version of this, which is totally just the, you know, it's still, I don't think, it's not that, it won't be that hard to learn, but it has the different shapes. So this goes in here, and then I'll put all the tiles over here for next game. I hope you all enjoyed that. I think it's terrific what they did. This was for Tessa Elise, a wonderful designer, and Randy Flynn. So he was the original designer of Cascadia, and then Tessa came along. I don't know if she designed the whole thing or they worked together as a team, or maybe he did some development. But wonderful game, highly, you know, I think I highly recommend it. Honestly, I'm all in on Cascadia Junior. Okay, here's these. Where are my Hawks? Oh, little baggies, Hawk more tokens, and here. Cardboard says, interesting, some still prefer Cascadia from what I've seen. I want one more tile lane game because although I still love Carcassonne, we don't bring it to the table often. Yeah, in my humble opinion, you can never have too many tile lane games. I love the mechanism. Michelle and I we really enjoy it. Oh, let me get these here. And another tile lane fan, Becca Scott, my co-host for Good Morning Society every Wednesday, including this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Becca was off at MagicCon this weekend, so get to hear about her experiences. I'm going to ask her all about it. Hopefully it wasn't too cold. I know when they went out there with the Good Time Society team for MagicCon, they flew out there. It was like in the single digits in Chicago, which is where the convention was. Heroic Logic, yes. I also ride on Sharpie bags. Hey, all of us Sharpie writers on baggies, unite. Yeah, anything to make setup and tear down easier, I'm all for it. Now, that's one thing though, because it's a brand new game. You can see all the little dust and stuff, cardboard dust that's everywhere. So I'll be getting the old lint roller. Tile lane is my favorite. Harmony seemed cool. Yeah. What are tile lanes y'all like? You know, the one that I feel like doesn't get talked enough about. Rado was a big fan of this, and he got me into it. Rebuilding Seattle. Oh, it was a fantastic tile lane game, and I said Rebuilding Chicago because Chicago's on my mind, and also because they do have Rebuilding Chicago coming out some point this year, and I hope I can get a copy of it. I love Rebuilding Seattle. All the habitat markers and all these they're all just randomly, it's either one or two pine cones. That's it. Time Roller's in the house. Hey, what's up, Time Roller? Just finished Cascadia Junior, and I'll be doing a teach and play of the next game in just a moment here. Let me get this out of the way. All right, there's Cascadia Junior. Let me get the old lint roller and clean up a little bit. I guess I should have done that before I went live. All the little. Actually, a lot of this too came out when I was setting up Cascadia Junior because it's still a new game and all that. That new cardboard fuzz, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Colt Carwood. The first time they saw Sharpie on bags, my first night playing with my game group. One of those moments when I thought, why have I not done this? Yeah, I don't know if I saw anyone in my game group do it, but I know I've seen it before. Maybe on a video, I'm not sure. But I know once I started getting into content creation, I'm all about writing Post-its on the baggies, anything to make it as easy as possible to set up and tear down and just to remember rules and everything else. Magic Gary, that's a great question. I've always, what do y'all think? What's your take? Is Castles of Burgundy a tile laying game? Seems like a stretch of the mechanism. Yeah. And would you, at the same time, would you classify it as a dice rolling game, right? Because it does have dice rolling, does have tile laying, but it's such a great game. I don't know, I think it defies categories, right? Okay. Let's move on to the next game. I've got another game. This is a little game I got next. This is Penguin Party. So let me just get this set up. Main mechanism in castles is you do roll the dice every turn, but then you have to convert those. You draft tiles with those, and then you place tiles with those. So, oh man, it is tile drafting, tile laying, but there's so much more going on than that, right? As you place tiles, you're going to get resources. You can use those resources for extra actions. Time Roller says, can you play Castle Burgundy without laying tiles? No. So it is a tile layer. Thank you, Time Roller. Well said. Okay, Penguin Party. Let me get this out here. It's secondary or debatable. Yeah. I will leave that debate up to you all. Let me just get this ready here. Penguin Party. I'll put these over here. Okay. And let's see. Shuffle. Have y'all played this? This is a Knizia game. I love this one. Super simple. This is another kid-friendly one. I also played this with yesterday a friend and his daughter as well, right after Cascadia Junior. I think she liked Cascadia Junior better. Okay. Do this one. Time Roller says, I think that's what makes a great game, when they merge a few, not a lot, great mechanics that work so well together. I 100% agree. 100% agree. That's why, it took me forever. I don't know, it's funny, I look back at, my gaming journey. It took me forever to play Castles of Burgundy. When I was early on in the hobby, I totally was intimidated by it. I was like, I heard about it, it looks so beige, and I was like, there's a lot going on this board, and part of it was honestly my color blindness. The beige, some of those tiles, I could not tell the difference between colors. But finally, I just asked a member of my gaming group, I think it might have been Mike. Hey, I knew he was a big fan of it. I asked him to teach it. So we played a four-player game. It took 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, which is, I think, for that game long. But, I think two of us were learning. And thankfully I fell in love with it instantly, and I got my own copy. I remember when Amazon, I know, whatever your thoughts on Amazon, I totally get it. But for a while they were selling copies that on the regular for $19.99, and I might have got mine on sale for $15 or something. It was some ridiculous. I still think it's probably, as far as bang for your buck, probably one of the best deals I ever got. Because I've played that game so many times and I love it. I've got every edition now. I've got that first edition they got for $15. Then I got the second edition, which the publisher gratefully sent to me. And then I got the deluxe edition, which I paid for out of pocket. And that super deluxe version, honestly, for me, I think those miniatures, it's way over top. I bought it all, of course. I totally regret it. Honestly, I wish I would just got the tiles, which were just fine to play that game. Colt Carver, I really like Castles, just not the setup. I agree. Yeah, setup is a must. Lint Roller's mandatory with dark mat and pets. Yes, I do have a dark mat, and I do have 2 pugs. Gamer Ice Guy, still yet to play Castle Burgundy, but I played the card version. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you play the card version, Gamer Ice Guy. You basically no Castle of Burgundy, just without the tile lane. But the tile lane part of it's super easy to pick up. But you get all the, it's been a while since I played the card game. They have workers. They have the ore, right, for the mines. I mean, I know it's really similar, and so is the roll and write version, the dice game. That one, it gives you a taste of Castle Burgundy, I think. Eric says, Penguin Party rules. We picked up a cute version of fan. This one, oh yeah, nice, awesome. Yeah, any Penguin Party fans? I actually have the Korean edition, a Korean edition that was based on, I think, some video game, but it looked like a gingerbread man. I forget the name of the video game, but it's the same thing as Penguin Party. They just rethemed it in Korea. A shout out to my buddy Jin for giving me a copy of that. Austin says, I got into 3D printing to print organize to help with setup Jared. Yeah, that's awesome, Austin. And I know, yeah, other folks have done that too. I think that's wonderful. I love seeing all those different 3D solutions that people have come up with. Always inspiring. Kind of like San Juan, just the highlights. Got it, Colt. Yeah, I agree with that. I like San Juan. I think it's a terrific version of Puerto Rico. Okay, so Penguin Party. Once again, I'm going to do the old, hey, I'm going to teach it as if I'm filming a YouTube video, which I am. I will edit all the other chit-chat out, and make sure this is here. Dispamente. Minute. I don't like Puerto Rico, but I love San Juan. Yeah, same. San Juan. No. I actually moved San Juan out of my collection, but I'll still play it anytime. Just one of those things out of room. And I actually started playing, what was it? Jump Drive? Was it Jump Drive? Yeah. The one that's based on Race for the Galaxy. It gave me similar vibes. You know, that whole like, hey, I've got a hand of cards, and I need to play a card, I have to discard cards in order to play it. So I really like that. I kickstarted. Oh, there's a Kickstarter for San Juan? Oh my gosh. Or it was there. I don't remember. Okay. For 2 players, 14 cards each. Okay. For the Puerto Rico Kickstarter they have. Got it. Thank you. AB True, Dice Tower next week. Folks, who's going to Dice Tower West? I am literally on the fence. I believe I will be there Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, leave early Saturday morning. Either that, or I go Friday, Saturday, leave early Sunday. I'm like 75% sure I'll be there. And it'd be true if I do go. We definitely got to meet up for a game or 2 or 3. Bing said Jump Drive is on BJ. Yes, have I played Jump Drive on BJ? I don't know if I have. Let me deal out 14 cards for both players. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, cool. So that'll be the deck. We'll put that over here. These will be the hands. Okay. Austin's gonna be there all week. Awesome, nice. Austin, we will, yeah, definitely got to meet up. If I get out there, I'd love to meet up. Play a game or 2 if we can. Yeah, shout out to all my friends at Gamma right now. I really wanted to go to Gamma, but things have been different for me this year as far as travel is concerned. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get to this next game that I'm going to teach, and then we'll do one more after this as well. All right, here we go. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and let's play Penguin Party. I want to thank 25th Century Games for sending over this copy of Penguin Party. This is by the one and only Dr. Rainer Knizia, one of my favorite designers, if not my favorite designer of all time. In Penguin Party, we have, I've set it up for a 2-player game, and that in 2-player game, you're going to deal the deck 14 cards to each player, and these are the, will not be in this round. You will play rounds equal to the number of players. Let's see, it plays up to 5 players, I believe. It plays up to 6, so you play 6 rounds for 6 players, and etc. So I'll be playing 2 rounds for 2 players. So you have all these different penguins, and what you're doing is building a penguin party pyramid. So you're going to start with the base, which is normally 8 cards across the middle, but in the 2-player game, it's only 7. So normally 8, but now it's only 7. doing all the finger movements. And on your turn, you're just going to play a card to the tableau. To start off, you can play any number or any color you want. So I'm going to play this red one here. Okay, let me just take a look at what I have. I guess I should have done that before I made my decision to play that. But hey, just like in real life, playing games, I just sort of fly by the seat of my pants, folks. So that's that. That's my turn. Now, Michelle, she's not here, but we're going to pretend she's here. She's got her deck of cards. Now, she can build, she must build on either side of this for now. So what she's going to do is build this purple one, okay? So I've got these penguins here. She has that. And it's back to me. Now that we have 2 cards here, I'm going to continue either building along the row, bottom row here. It must be 7. Or I can build up. How do you build up? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. The way you build up is your card must match either one or both of these the cards below it. So it has to be supported by 2 cards and it has to match at least one. So obviously if this was like this, I could only play the red. But we have red and purple. So I'm going to play, let's play this red one here. Okay. Now Michelle goes. She's looking at this. Now she can only build on the base here because, again, to go up, you have to be supported by at least 1 card. So she sees that. She's like, okay, Ruel, you know what? I'll play another red one. And I look at that, and unfortunately, I don't have any red, folks. But I do have a bunch of yellow. So maybe I want to get that on board. Or the green, just to get it out of my hand. But now we're going to play the yellow here. And again, I could go either side. But now it's back to Michelle. She looks at that. Okay, it's a nice little party going on. You have the, cowboy penguins. Looks like a famous singer penguin, and also, in the tux. But let's see. Michelle looks okay. She got a lot of these reds, so maybe she wants to continue playing that. So she's going to build up this turn. I don't like that because I'm all out of red, so I got to give myself options. So why don't we put a blue one on this side here? Oh, actually, we'll put a blue one on this side. Let's do that. All right, back to Michelle. And this is a game, folks. Whether you're playing with 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 players, you're just going to continue building, okay? And the object is to continue as long as you can to play cards, okay? And if you play all your cards, or if at any time you cannot play a card, your round is over, you can take negative points. So if you had 3 cards left over, you're going to get negative 3 points for the round. And that's the end of your round. But the other player or players can continue until they either cannot play cards or they've played all their cards. Okay, so let's see. Michelle does have a few more reds, so she's going to put those out. She's going to continue building that. Okay. And once again, I don't like that. We have 2, 4, 6. So I'm going to finish this out by playing a purple one over here. Okay, back to Michelle. She sees where this is going. She's got a couple of yellows here. She does have a green, another red. You know what she's going to do? She's going to place this red one here. She's going all in on red. And I'm sweating because I don't have that many reds, but I do have a yellow here. Okay, the yellow Western penguins. Michelle looks at this. She has a purple, so she'll put a purple there. And I'm going, woo, I'm glad she put that purple there because then I can put this purple here. Okay, now I could have gone here, yellow or blue, but I wanted to get that purple out there. Michelle's looking at her cards. She does have a couple of blues, yellow, so she's going to put this blue one here. Okay. Then I'll go. I'm like, oh, thanks, Michelle, for playing that blue one. I have blue or yellow, so I'm going to put a yellow one here. Okay, let me move this here. Michelle takes her turn. She's got a lot of that red one, so she's going to put the red there. Because she notices, Mal, Ruel hasn't really played too many reds. Maybe he's in trouble with reds. And I am, actually, yes, I am in trouble with reds. But I do have a blue one. We got the blue penguins over out in the Arctic, I believe. Okay, and back to Michelle. And again, if the pyramid fills up, the round is over as well. But Michelle's looking at her cards. She has no more reds, so this is going to be blank. But she does have a purple she wants to get rid of. Okay, so she'll go there. And then I do not have any more reds. Okay, so this is going to end the round like that. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 6. No one has a red there to play. So I've got 4. Michelle's got 5. So Michelle looks at it. Again, you can only build if you have 2 or 2 cards below it. Nothing supports it. You cannot go on top here, cannot go here. Neither of us has red. That's funny how that worked. So Michelle, -5. So she takes a -5 token. I'm looking at this. I do not have a red. And I cannot be supported, so -4. I take 4 of these. Okay, So that's the round one in 2 rounds for a 2-player game. Shuffle up everything, including the ones that didn't go out. Shuffle all these up, deal 14, play it again, and then the player that has the fewest negative points wins the game. Now, I do want to point something out. If at any time you go through a round and you play all of your cards, okay, so let's say I went out, I had the 4, I take my -4. But Michelle, for whatever reason, she had an awesome hand. She plays out all her cards, okay? After that, you can return -2 points. So from her 5, on the second round, if she played all her cards, instead, she would take no negatives, and she could actually turn this -5 into -3. So that's the one different, or the one scoring little thingy that you need to know. Is that an official word, thingy? It is now. But yeah, that's Penguin Party, folks. It works great with 2 to 6 players. I played it at various player counts. Really quick and fun game. Shout out to 25th Century Games for sending over a copy. And thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and check out the links below so you can find out where I stream and where I stream, when and where I stream on the interwebs. All right, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. And that was it, folks. Penguin Party. Super easy, right? I love this game. I mean, it's got that Knizia, hey, negative points. See how many negative points you can't get. Super quick. And I like it. I think it's super light, but a fun little game. Yeah, cute game, right, AJ? I really enjoy it. And we played it with the younger player yesterday, and she enjoyed it. By the way, I always pretend I am the only person who are making a YouTube video for when I watch you record. Nice, thank you, Foglight. This is for you, Foglight. Yes, that game, it is a lot of fun, and it's really, because of the small box, low price point, which I appreciate. Hey, Slivers in the house. Hi, Slivers. Just played some Penguin Party. Let me put that back over here. And that's Penguin Party. And do one more game today. One more game. We're going to play through. And if you watched Friday, this last Friday, I played Wraith and the Giants from Renegade Game Studios. I played it for their Renegade Con. They did a virtual convention this weekend. Lots of big announcements as far as gaming concerned. And also, they actually talked to Scott Alms, the designer of Wraith and the Giants. It's the new solo game in the Solo Hero series of games, and I was super excited to live stream it. I played through it twice, and yeah, Slivers, I know we need a Penguin and Pugs party game. I totally agree. It should be Pug Party. So I'm gonna play Wraith and the Giants. I want to play it again because I really enjoy it. Let me get the game out now, and I'm gonna do a separate video. So this will be live, obviously here. I'm gonna do another one. I'm just gonna do a recorded one where I play through the expansion, because the expansion is actually, if you go order the game now from Renegade, I just found this out. I don't know if they announced it or whatever, but I went to their website, and you get the expansion for free if you order the base game right now. So, Boo Boo Cafe, how you doing? Good to see you. And so we're gonna play some Wraith and the Giants. I'm just gonna go through the base game, and talk about some of the things that change up in the the tougher Giants, and also the expansion as well. Let me set this up. I'll set this up here, and we're gonna get the Giant over on this side. Here's the rule book. It's not rules heavy, which I was really surprised and actually very thankful for. I love games like this where it's not rules heavy, but just gives you a terrific solo experience. Storybook as well. I started reading it. I haven't gone through all of it, but it's a really cool narrative where these giants, right, have been ravaging your villages, or they try to ravage your village and destroy it every 23 years. But one of you, the Wraith, that is you, rises up to fight the giant. And what's neat is the story, it's a generational story. So you start as a young Wraith, then 23 years later you become the adult Wraith. Then after that, and you swap out player boards. Then after that, you become the elder Wraith. Very cool. Yes, Sliver, this is solo only. So here's the giant deck. This is air and earth. So let me get the earth deck. This is the earth deck. And this goes away. Then I have the young Wraith, which is going to go here. Let me shuffle these up here. Slurs, do you not play solo games? I thought you did. Hashtag sad. I wonder if you could play. No, I don't think you would. This would be a good co-op game. Cold Cardboard. I'm on the East Coast, so I would have to see if there's a smaller one in my social cards game to get overwhelmed with too much interaction. Not gonna lie, yeah. They're called video game slivers. I get it, slivers. Okay, this is the Young Wraith, so I'll shuffle up. This is the character I'm playing, and the Young Wraith starts at the bottom here. Speaking of video games, what is it? Something Shadow of Colossus? Is that what this reminds you of? Where you're fighting a giant. Let me get this here. I don't play video games, but I know that someone had talked about. Actually, I think they mentioned in the press release how this evokes the classic video games such as Shadow of Colossus. Okay, this is the Rage Tracker. Oh, my deck goes over here. Get the rules out of the way. Leviathan Wilds of Summer. That's the other one they were talking about. Yep, except you're saving them. Yep. Okay, here's all the tokens. So Rage starts at 0. These are the player aids, turn order, and icons. My deck, and then we're going to set up the giant. They start with 30 health. So these are 3 each, so 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. This is 30 right there. But whatever wraith you take, you look at here, and you're going to add 5 more. So it depends. It's different for every giant and every wraith. Amichu says, talking to Colt Cardboard, I'd start with a smaller local con. With travel and hotels, cons can get pretty costly. Best if you go with at least one friend. Don't be shy about bringing a game you know well that you can teach. You can put up a player's wanted sign and meet new people. Most cons people are pretty good giving you a seat if you guys can. Yeah, I totally agree. That's, folks, Amichu speaks the truth right there. Colt Cardboard, if you're looking for advice, that's Amichu is been going to local. I've seen local cons here for many years. And that is great advice. I would definitely go with at least one friend and bring at least one game that you know well enough to teach. And I've been, so this is really neat. I remember when I first got into the hobby, Strategicon in LA, that's the big local con. I went there knowing maybe 2 people just from my local gaming area who would go out there. And I found out I just went and I went to the open gaming area, and there was 2 older gentlemen sitting there with a sign, player wanted, and they had every single expansion for Dominion. I was like, I'd played Dominion for the first time maybe like 2 weeks before, so this is years ago. And I said, oh, I'd love to play Dominion. They're all, have you played any expansions? Like, nope. Well, let's play some. So they mix and match some, and then they totally, they're super cool. 2 of the nicest guys ever, and I just, that always, it warms my heart thinking about that, because it was such a great experience, and I try to make sure that I pass it on, at conventions where, I remember the great experience I had with those 2 gentlemen, and I want others to feel as welcome and as well. So I try my best. So random gentlemen, I forget your names, but you inspired me. You were kind and gracious to share all your games of Dominion with me. So thank you, random folks at Strategicon. AJ Gamer says, great, Strategy was gone. I go to all of them if I can. I need to get back there. Did you play Dominions and Star Realms? Yeah. Dominion I enjoyed, and Star Realms, yeah. Really enjoyed that as well. Dominion, I would sit there for the rest of the day. Yeah, we played I think 2 or 3 games with, maybe it was just 2 games with different expansions, and they had them all. It was great. What's funny too was that I remember looking the base cards, like the coins and victory point cards. They were so worn out, and they were they didn't have any sleeves on them. And I love this about them. They had no sleeves, and it was just totally worn out. You could tell that these games were well loved, and they played them a ton. So I was so grateful for that experience. I'm talking about now. I'm 10 years in, folks, in my gaming journey. So this is within the first year, and I still remember it like that. So, go make some friends. Go. Again, think, if you need the space and time to just step away, don't be afraid to do that. You're never forced to be there, right? What's really cool, and I've seen this at some conventions, and I love that they're doing this. I actually, so quiet rooms. I know PAX Unplugged had one where my wife Michelle, she was feeling a little overwhelmed when we went to PAX Unplugged 2 years ago. So she went to the quiet room, kicked it there for an hour. I went there for like 15 minutes with her, totally refreshed and like, okay, social battery recharged, good to go again. And I actually advocated for a quiet room at the World Series of Board Gaming, which they did have this year. So very proud of that. I'm assuming they'll have it next year, but again, I need to make sure that the powers that be know, hey, this was a good thing. We need to have this space. Gonna come back here. I want to catch up on comments just in case I miss anything. Talking about origins. Big difference between small and large kinds of presence of publishers versus then. Yeah, I would say that's one of the things. Foglight says it. My first con was Gen Con. I almost cried, but now I like both the large and small. It can be overwhelming. It can be totally overwhelming, folks. But don't let that. Hearing that, um, don't let that dissuade you from going. You know, I highly recommend, and I think the smaller cons are a great way to experience it. Where I mean, how cool is it that hundreds of people or whatever number for smaller cons as well are doing the same thing that you do? We love board games. We're all passionate about it. It's just cool to be in that environment, right? For me, I've noticed that I really enjoy it up to a certain point. But like I do Gen Con every year, and just because of the work that I do, I interact with a lot of folk, which is great. I'm super grateful for it. But at the end of the day, each day, like I need to have my quiet, so I go to my hotel room. After all the obligations are done, usually I'll do like a business dinner or cocktails or whatever. But I need that time in my room alone, no sound. I don't turn on the TV, don't turn on music, just quiet. I change my clothes, freshen up a little bit. Then my routine is I'll call Michelle. We'll do a video call for maybe 15, 20 minutes just to, sort of reset. That's my thing every year. Like there's, certain time, like at Gen Con especially, there's a certain moment at the night, there's a lot of cool things I'm very fortunate to do, but there's always that certain point in night where like, okay, this is it. I'm going to my room now and I'm just going to chill and recuperate. Dice Tower one, yeah, I love that Star Realms is 10 minutes, so I get many. Yeah, I love Star Realms. It's on Steam too, so it's even easier quicker to play. Dang it, I haven't played that in a while. Maybe I should play that. Yeah, love Star Realms. It's so fast. Anime X has one, I believe. Yeah, it's a great idea. The Quiet Room. Oh, does it? I went to my first Expo this last year, but I took my niece, so I was yeah, we didn't go to the Quiet Room, but she loved it. Dice Tower cons are terrific and made just for gaming. Yep. People are super friendly, big but not super big like PAX Unplugged or Gen Con. I also hear good things. Yeah, Amy Chu, I have not been to BGG cons as well, but I've heard the same thing. I do like Dice Tower and I do like PAX. Well, actually, PAX Unplugged now it's gotten so big. As much as I love that con, the vibe of it, I think it's big and it's yeah. I don't know. I do enjoy Strategic Con and the local cons. Um, I would probably need my earplugs at huge cons. Yeah, I have. Oh, okay. Thinking about I can start feeling it flare up. Yeah, I've seen people with earplugs. Honestly, at a couple of conventions. I don't. Yeah, do what you got to do. Magic Eric, I do love the Star Wars deck building game. It is fantastic. Yeah, very similar to Star Realms. I downloaded the solo rules, and they have actually a solo player mat for Star Wars a deck building game. I still haven't learned it. Hope you enjoyed PAX. It's a lot of fun, but so yeah, it's just a ton of people now. Like I remember the first time I went a couple of years ago, I felt like it was like I don't know, it's just a really cool vibe. Then the second year when Michelle joined me, it definitely grew, and I still had some of that vibe, but it was definitely bigger. And then from what I heard this year, I mean, it was sold out. I heard it was just huge, which is fine. But I'm not looking. I'm personally not looking for another Gen Con experience. I love Gen Con, and it's it's one Gen Con. I can't do more than, or I try not to do more than one like big con per year. Just for me, that's my personal take. BGG falls on my con list. Oh, nice. Going to Kubla Khan is, yeah, the Kubla Khan's another one I really want to go to. That's another one on my list. Okay, let me drink some more water and check my phone real quick. Oh, one thing I forgot to do was this. I forgot to shout out this. Wow. I'll post now. I totally forgot to post on the socials that I was live. That's one thing I would. I use Blue Sky almost exclusively now. I just wish that they had a thing where I could, like the old Twitter, where I could schedule posts. I don't know. Maybe there's something I can use to schedule. And for Facebook, I just straight forgot to push the button. That's my bad. Oh well. Let me just share this real quick, folks. So people could come in and watch the final game of Teach and Play. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh, you know what we should do is let me get the duck race. We should do duck race. Why don't we do the duck race at the end? We'll do duck races at the end for the stream code. So stick around, folks. We will be doing duck races. We're going to give away today Everdale for the duck race. Yay, duck races. And that's from Boopy Cafe. Love Blue Sky. Are we following each other on Blue Sky? I hope we are, yeah. Folks, follow me on Blue Sky. Let me drop the link here and give you a follow back there. Yeah, Blue Sky is, yeah, it's terrific. I love it. Went back to that ramen. Oh, Foglight, how was it? Went back to the ramen place where I saw you and Michelle the year before. I mean, you enjoyed it, right? I forget the name of it, but we really enjoyed that place. Colt Harbord would love a video with pros and cons and tips and tricks of 5 large cons. I think that's a great idea. If you're not already, folks, please join the Discord. We could totally continue this conversation there. Maybe it's a good idea for a video. I'm sure there are some out there on YouTube, but you know, I feel like it's always nice to have them a little like updated each year because things change, right? Like PAX Unplugged, totally different experience now than it was, 3 years ago. Yeah, I went back with Ben. We're gonna make him. Oh, nice, awesome. I'm clapping. I don't know why I'm clapping, but I love that decision. I love that. That's the one place Michelle and I, when we decided not to go to PAX Unplugged this year, we're like, oh, we're gonna miss the ramen place. Thankfully, we're close to LA or close enough where we can get ramen, really great ramen on a regular. So, but just knowing that that's there in Philly is always nice. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You saw Mookie Betts right there. Yay. You know, food is good when it makes you clap. Yeah, right. I love ramen, and I love that ramen place in Philly. Now, I have had dim sum in Philly, and I wasn't too impressed with the dim sum, folks. I'm a huge dim sum fan, and I'd heard a couple of places were good. I mean, they were good, but I expected more, perhaps. But the ramen, maybe because I went with such low expectations for ramen, that, I mean, it was legit good. So, shout out to a ramen place. Are you having allergies or is it cold? No, it's allergies, and I was really sick for the last couple of weeks. I'm still getting over it, but the allergies, anytime, yeah, it's already, I'm looking at the date. March till June, really tough for me. And it's not even March, it's February, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'll get some water. You know what? That's what I should have done. I have a Flonase thing. I usually take a Flonase. But hey, let's play some. Yeah, pollen's definitely it. Yeah, it's funny. I when I moved out here, Southern California, this part of Southern California, I thought my allergies gotten better, but nah, they're just the same. Yeah. Anyways, I want to get to the game before, because we've got about 30 odd minutes. Let me make sure this is here. So we got these tokens here. For the boss, the giant, you gotta randomly discard 5 cards. 3, 4, 5 out of the game. So put those discards off here to the side. What else am I missing? Okay, discard 5, and then deal 5 face up. 3, 4, 5. Beating up the hay, Magic Era. How'd you know? Imagine that, folks. A Dodger fan enjoying beating up Giants. That's so funny. I didn't even realize that. Nice one, Magic Eric. Okay. And then let me shuffle up my deck here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. By the way, you can't see this, but I've got Post-its all over my monitors. I'm just checking my notes here. Player actions, win, lose conditions. Okay. All right, cool. We do have to be careful of this. Okay. Mango pollen, right? Yeah. Oh, I love mango too. All right. I'm gonna do the old YouTube intro and all that stuff. So let us go over here. Oh, what the heck? What did I press? Oh, okay. Hey, Mike the Dev, by the way, thank you so much for that follow. And Diary Airlines, thanks for the subscription. And BGG, thanks for hosting. All right, let's get going. Okay. Bing saw a post calling the Dodgers eliminated after the Cubs beat the first two preseason games. Oh, that's another thing. We got preseason, or we got spring training in half an hour. Tyler Glasnow goes off on the bump for the Dodgers today. All right. That's enough sports ball for now. Before I forget, don't go away. After I do the run through, I'm going to give away a code thanks to B Travis for Everdale on Steam, and this is open to anyone because Steam, you can use it in the world. So we'll do a duck race for that. If you don't know what a duck race is, stick around. It's really fun. Then we'll raid someone. As a reminder, I will be live on Wednesday with Becca on Good Morning Society. That's 10 a.m. Pacific as well. And I'll have some other, I'm working on other videos right now I will have a Rahdo run through real soon. And we don't have an R&R show lined up today, or tomorrow, but I believe next week or the week after. I'll have to check with the team. We've been having some, Rahdo, he really wants the show sponsored, so we've been working on getting sponsors for the show. It's been a little slow, but I think things will start picking up again. I miss hanging out with Ray, Chris, and Richard via video. I really miss hanging out with them on a regular basis, but we'll get back into it real soon. Okay. Make sure this is okay. Cool. All right, here we go. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola. Let's play Wraith and the Giants. I want to thank Renegade Game Studios for providing a copy of this new entry into the Solo Hero Series games. This one's by Scott Alms, like many of the games are. In this one, you are a Wraith, battling the Giant, trying to take over your village and ruin it. It's really neat. There are 4 different Giants in the game, 3 different Wraiths, and you are playing like a generational thing. So you start as a young Wraith, move up to up to an adult, then an elder Wraith, and you're fighting different giants. Starting with the base giant here, the Earth Giant. They've got a number of health equal to what it says on the board, including this here. My Wraith has 9 health, and it's a hand management game, and I'm going to jump right into it and teach you as we play. These are the weak spots for the Giant, so I'm going to be jumping around here, trying to attack those weak spots, and we're going to look at the cards here. These give a movement and also combat, such as range attacks like this one, and melee attacks, which I have right there. All right, you're gonna have 2 action rows. You're gonna start with the top and then go to the bottom. Every round you're gonna play 2 cards. And let's see, I want to get to, these are the weak spots. We have C2, B2, C2, B1, C1. You start on the ground. So let's see, B1 I can jump on here, okay. Or I can start going to C2, which is up here. That's a lot. I don't know if I can make it there. Is there anything in the A's? No. So B2 I could go to. Or, let me see, 1, 2, 3. So gotta find out how much movement I have. So I can climb up 2 spaces here. Now some of these will have symbols. These will show you how many movement or how much combat you get based on the symbols you have here on your action row. So as you can see, each card has different icons. You're just going to line these up, and as you continue in the game, you're going to get stronger for each symbol. So for instance, in this one, it says you get combat. I get melee combat equal to number of hands. I play this here. I get 2 hits on the giant. Okay, and at the end of the turn, you're going to refresh and draw back up, and it's the Giant's turn. So let's see. I'm going to take, I need to do a little movement. Okay, so I can move up to 2 here. Okay, let's see, there's B2, C2. Can I get, or maybe I just want to do movement this round. This one is a 4, so I can move up 4. And when you do the climb, this is the climb action, the arrows, you can only go up. Okay, there's another action called leap. That allows you to go up and down to any adjacent. But in this case, I'm going to go up 4. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's a thing that's sort of not happy with. This card here is in the giant row. It says here, always active. Weak spots adjacent to this card are dealt 1 fewer wound when attacked. Okay, so we've got C1 and C2. So if I attack that, it's going to be 1 less damage. Boo earns. Okay, so let me see. Maybe I want to go 1, 2. Okay, I can't go down because it's a climb. And then is there a B3 that I can hit? Nope. I could drop. Okay. And do 1 damage. Or maybe I just move up. Maybe I just move. Oh, okay. Well, why don't I do this? Okay. Now, I should note the fearless actions. You can do this at any time. You can either drop down 1, you can melee 1, or you can climb 1, but you would take a wound for it. It costs you a wound. You can do as many as you want before or after your card actions. So, and then, let's see. If you were wounded by this card, you must discard. Okay. Wow. This started off pretty tough right away, folks. I don't know if I like this. Let me reset here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I record this live. Every Monday I do streams, and I teach and play games. We talk about games and do all kinds of fun stuff. So you're seeing the recorded live version of what we're doing here, which is teaching and playing Wraith of the Giants. Okay, I sort of want to do this where I can move up to 1 and then do some damage. Oh, this doesn't do damage. This one here is range attack, depending on how many eyeball icons. If I do that there, I have no eyeball icons. That does not do a thing. So that's not fun. This one has 2 eyeballs, but it has no attacks. But I could move up 1 and drop down 1. Oh, man. I feel like this is a tough hand to start with. And I'm going to get damaged because, well, I'll talk about the Giants in just a second. So why don't I just go up here? Let's just get some movement going, folks. Where is that one? Oh, there it is, 4. All right, we're going to move up to 4. So here you have to move at least 1, but all the way up to 4. So I got 1, 2, 3. I do 4? Yeah, I'll go 4 to C1. All right. Now, this one here, I'm not going to do any damage here. And then when there's 2 actions here, you can choose which one to do first. Okay. But I think I'm just going to continue. Okay, I can move up here. I want to have these eyeballs here. Okay. So basically, I'm going to move up 1, depending on how many lungs. I have 1 lung icon. And then I can drop down as much as I could drop all the way down. But this one, I'm going to drop down to E1. Okay, I'm just going to drop 1. This here, you drop exactly 1. This, you can drop all the way down to the bottom, but it has to go straight down. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Now, I need to discard, and I may drop to 5. So I want to keep this one here with movement and a melee. This one here with a range, and then this one with a melee. I want to keep all of them. So I'm going to keep all of them, draw back up to 5. So 1, 2. That's the end of my turn. Now to the Giant. The Giant's going to attack here, the leftmost card. And it says, if you're wounded by this card, you must discard your hand, then refill to your hand limit. Now, the way I get wounded is I read this text. If in B, C, or E. Oh, man, I'm in E. I didn't want to do that. Well, I should have been paying attention. I lose the top card of my deck. It's gone forever. And then I get 2 wounds. Ugh. Man. And then if you're wounded by this card, you must discard your hand. Okay, discard. And draw. Oh, man, that was a bummer. And this goes out of the game. Okay, so now 5. That was a brutal opening turn. And then these slide down, and we're going to check for a second attack from the Giant. What you do is flip over this card, look at this icon. If it matches any of these, then you're going to do those as well. So this... No match. Oh, does this match? No. No. Okay. No matches. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And now it's my turn. Yeah, this is totally Shadow of the Colossus, the board game, right? So I am in E1. Don't forget this here. These are weak spots. They don't do as I don't do as much damage. Okay, this is weak spots adjacent to this card are dealt one fewer wound when attacked. So basically, C1 and C2 are protected. But I'm in E1. Was there? Oh, I can do a D1. Okay, okay, let's do that. So, E1. I want to do. Okay, yeah. But then the other ones are melee attacks. Now I could do a range here, but here's the thing that makes this range one interesting. I would have to move either before or after. So maybe I do that. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to... Where is that? Definitely want to do this one here. Eyeballs. And then can I do... That's going to be there for the range. Can I do another range attack? I could. Okay. So we're going to do this range here. This is range attack equal to number of eyeballs. So 1, I hit D1. So D1 is here. Take from the giant's health, put it on the card. Okay, then I have to climb 1 or two, up to 2. So I'm going to climb 1 to D1. Now, I want to use this range attack, but I could also use this melee attack. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a wound in order to perform a drop-down action, which I'm going to drop down back to E1. Then I will do the range. So this range for number of eyeballs, so I have 1 here. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see, this is a 2 eyeball, so that's 3. So I'm doing 3 damage on the Earth Giant. Now, to win the game, I haven't even talked about that yet. To win the game, I got to do one of 2 things. I'm either going to cause 3 scars on the giant, and scars are if I can get this number here. So in this case, 7. A different number, different cards have different numbers. If I do 7 damage, I have 4 right now. I flip this over, that's 1 scar. So if I get 3 scars, the giant is defeated. Also, if the giant gets down to 0 health, defeated. I lose if the giant cannot draw cards, or if I cannot draw cards, or if I reach my wound limit, which is 9, I have 3 wounds right now. Okay, so that's that. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what I'm going to keep. I'll keep this and this. Okay, I'll keep those 2, discard that, and draw 3 more. Okay, cool. Let's go to the giant. If in B, I'm not in B, I'm in E, so this does not trigger. That just gets taken out of the game. And then scoot these down. And then check out this symbol here, and I believe it matches the one we just played. So if it matches, you do not do the one that you just played, but you do this one. And this says, if in D or ground, which I'm not, take 3 wounds. Ooh, glad that didn't work out. Okay, back to me. I've got these cards here. So I'm attacking D1. I really want to get the scar on this. So I need 3 more here. Let's see. Ooh, melee attack. That would be 3. That's just 3. That would kill it. Okay. And I can climb. Oh, this is... Oh, I don't have any. Or 1. Okay, that's still fine. Okay, here it is. I am going to play this one here. So, melee attack. I get 1 movement plus the number of lungs. I have no lungs here, but I still get 1 movement. So I'm going to go up to D1. Again, climbing. And then I have 3 melee attack. So 3 on D1. Let me take it out of the monster here. So that is 7. Yay! So what you do is flip that over. I've got 1 scar on the monster, on the giant now. Okay, still I gotta do a second one here. Where else do we go to? So D3. Okay, so if we drop down to D3, that'll be 6. Do I have another? Ooh, I like this. Okay. Okay. And we could put this... Okay, yeah, I'm going to set myself up, hopefully, for the next turn. We're going to play this one, the Jump Bomb. Here, you can leap the number of feet you have. So I have 1 foot, so I can leap. Again, leap is any foothold that is adjacent, whether it's up or down. So I'm going to go down to D2. And then for the second part, again, I could have done this in any order. Do fireworks. This is where any adjacent foothold, you give them 1 damage. So I'm adjacent to D3. We're going to take a damage put on D3. Yay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm also adjacent to D1, and that's it. So none of those are there. All right. And then let's check this out. If in B or C, I am in D. So this doesn't happen. Yay. But it's out of the cards or out of the deck. And then here, we're matching up this symbol, which is not this, not this. This one here. Oh, no. If in D, oops. If in D or E, then lose a card off the top of your deck. Goes away, like out of the game. And then take a wound. Ugh. I've got 4 wounds. Now, it's my turn. At any time... Oh, I forgot to do... I always forget to do this. I should have drawn up to my hand limit here. So I want to keep this, want to keep this. So I would have kept those 2 up to 3. Now, at any time, if I'm worried about my health, I can take any one of these cards and place it face down. You'll notice the little health symbol or potion. It's a heal. So I would go here, and I would heal one of my wounds. But the thing is, obviously, you don't get any symbols for this, right? So I don't want to do that just yet. I think I'm, well, hopefully I'm okay. But let's see what I can do. I like this ranged one with the eyeball, so I could do 3, 4 damage with that eyeball on this one here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. Or I can do, ooh, and I can also do 3 3 melee. Ooh, I like this bomb. Okay, we're going to do the bomb. Or the firework. Firestorm. We're going to drop that there. And then... is going to drop 2 on any adjacent. So D3, which I've been attacking here, is going to drop 2 of them. So I'll put 3, making change, bring 1 back. Okay. And then I'm going to do my skill shot, which is the range attack for eyeballs. So I have 1, 2, then a double. So that's 4. So this is at 6. Hey, I've destroyed it. Any extra damage just goes there. So I've scarred the second part of the giant. Yeah. Okay. Board Halfling asks, sorry if I missed it, but if you have a weakness spot like A2 on one card and on another you have A as a weakness, when you attack A2, can you damage A as well? Yes, I believe you may. On another, you have A as a weakness when you attack A2. You can still, yeah, it is specific to A2. Yeah, that's a great point. So, folks, if you're watching on YouTube, I am recording this live. So, a lot of the cards here will just say D. But then for certain cards that specifically say like D2 or D3, it's only for that. But the D, if it's just a general letter A, B, or C, then it's any number that you can attack. Okay, great question. Okay, so let's see. And hopefully we can do some more damage. I'm going to keep all 3 of these. Draw 2. And then we check the giant. The giant says if in B, C, you're on the ground. So I am not. So this goes away. Slide these over. Got 2 scars. Let's see what this does. Oh, it's this one. Oh, thankfully that one just got discarded. So it doesn't match any symbol. No secondary attack. Let's see what we can do. Can we finish? Oh, C1's down here. Okay, well, so I'm 1, 2 away. Got 7. Or I can do D. Okay, any D will have 9. Can we do 9 damage? Ooh, let's see. I've got eyeballs range. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one here. And then this is a 3. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna attack this weak spot here. This is any D. Okay. Let me see. This is attack for the hands. The number of hands. This is just a 3. We'll do this here. So melee attack for the number of hands. 1, 2, 3. So I am on the D. So 3 of those. I'll put them right here. And then here's that range attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3, 4, 5. So that's 8. I'm going to do a fearless action. I'm going to do a stabby stab, a melee. And hey, that is it. 9. Boom. Done. Dead meat. Yay. We have protected the village, folks, from the giants. Yay us. Yay young Wraith. And that's the game. Before I get going, though, I would like to show you a few more things that are in the box. So this is Wraith and Giants Solo Hero Series from Scott Alms and Renegade Game Studios. So we have a couple of different decks here. We have the Fire, Water, also for the Giants, we just played the, what was it, the Earth Giant. There's a different player board. So we had the Young Wraith. This is the Adult Wraith and the Elder Wraith. You'll notice here, and this is really neat, they have different ways that you can use wounds. So this is just this the fearless actions. You still have fearless actions, but you also have a different way to manage wounds. And folks, if you want to check the way those work, you can click on another upcoming video of mine where I'm going to play with the Adult Wraith. Elder Wraith as well. So the object of the game is to get through all 4 giants, starting with the Earth Giant. Then you have the Water Giant, which is here. And as I open up everything, there you go. Sort of Godzilla-ish, right? We have the Air Giant as well. Really cool artwork in this. And finally, you have the Fire Giant. And you'll notice here the different scars. So I scarred this giant 3 times and I won. This one is going to take 4 scars. If I can open it up. Why can I not open this up? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Really, really cool looking. So 4 scars. Also the Wraiths as well. In addition to their different abilities, they'll have different health. And you're going to add more health to the giant. So by the time you get to the Elder Wraith, you're adding 25 health to this. So this would have been 55 rather than 30 plus 5, 35. Okay. Also, there are foothold cards. These add little footholds to all the footholds here. They're going to randomly add a few tokens where it's going to make you do more stuff. And there's also an expansion, folks. Yes, the New Dawn expansion is also available, and I'll be doing a video on that as well. I'll be recording those soon enough, and they'll be up on the channel. But in the meantime, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks, everybody. Bye. And hello, friends in chat. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We did teach and plays for 3 games. We did Wraith and the Giants, Penguin Party, and Cascadia Jr. I hope you had a good time with that. We are going to give away a game now. Let me go over to the Duck Race. Where are you at, Duck Race? There you go. Let me get the Duck Race all set up. Whoops. Oh, man, the site is being wonky. I don't like that. Okay. So this is for... let me set this names up. 2-minute race. Edit list. Done. This is for a digital copy of Everdell. So this is open to everyone. And let me get my keyboard back. And also, let me set a keyword. Y'all are going to enter a word to for the contest. And then we'll randomly draw. If you don't want to, if you just want to do the duck race, you don't want to be eligible for Everdell, that's cool. Just put an asterisk next to your name, and I'll be sure of that. Let me do the giveaway here. Let's see, giveaway settings. It's going to be a keyword. The word everyone's eligible to enter here is, giant. In honor of Wraith and the Giants, the word is giant. G-I-A-N-T. Enter giant, folks, and you'll be entered into to win a copy of Everdell. All right. So, hanging out. I hope you're having a good time. Thanks again for BGG for hosting. And the word is giant. G-I-A-N-T. Y'all want to win it, you gotta enter giant to win. Why is this? Okay, that's weird. There you go. Thanks, Paul. All right, Paul's the only one in right now, so it looks like, oh, okay, AB Trube. Oh, with the asterisk, cool. Thank you, AB Trube. Thank you, Colt Cardboard. Good to see everyone here. What do y'all, any thoughts on any of the games we played today? Cascadia Jr., Penguin Party, or Wraith and the Giants? Would love to hear your thoughts. Again, I know that it's just, just on, we're just playing on the screen here, but if you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear them. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them best I could. Okay, there it is. Okay, now it's popping up. It wasn't popping up on my my end for a second there. Excuse me. There's Ann. Yay, Ann. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And AB Trube is an asterisk. Oh, I got a hand. Okay, I got to put the... Okay, Bing as well as an asterisk. Okay, cool. That is good to know. Hey, we're just in time to get ready for Dodge Spring Training. I think it's a terrific game, and hopefully they like it. Uh-oh. Offline? Oh, no. Stupid Twitch. Am I still here? Drop frames. I hope I'm live. I'm going to pull a Kike Hernandez and drop a... I hope I'm still live. Let's see. Okay, I mean, it looks like I'm live. Hopefully I am. But, man. Come on, Twitch. Don't let me down. Yeah, do the old refresh. Hi, folks. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. But, anyways, thanks for everyone who's entered so far. One last time. Okay, see me back. Okay, cool. Yeah, just refresh, folks. Twitch is so weird these days. If you want to join the giveaway for Everdell on Steam, you get a digital code thanks to our buddy B. Travis. Just enter the word GIANT, G-I-A-N-T. If you just want to join the duck race, just for funsies, put your name and an asterisk. So I need to put in the asterisk manually, unfortunately. I thought I had it set, though I didn't have to. So AB True is an asterisk, and so is Bing. So y'all got a better chance of winning. AB True, Bing. Hornist is here. Okay, cool. Okay, back. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, you know, we're going to run it. You all have a 25% chance of winning. All right, so let's go over here to the duck race, enter the names, edit list, enter, done. 2 minutes. All right. Oh, and I need to go over to this screen and get this screen ready. Where's the window capture? Why are you... There's the duck race. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Let's get the duck race going. Where is... Is it not capturing sound? I don't know if there's going to be sound, folks. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay, this is here. Weird. Well, I'm just going to go... I don't think there's going to be sound, but, you know, we'll do the duck races. Why is this here? Oh, okay. Was that on there before? Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I can take out these here. There you go. Cool. All right. Oh, is Beyond Dead in the race? I thought I put him there. Dang it. Thanks, B. Travis. I guess I missed it. Sorry. Okay. Let me edit list again. I'm just going to type them in. Beyond Dead 13. Oops. Thanks, B. Travis. Appreciate it. All right. We got them all. I think we got them all in. Let me refresh on my end. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let me close that out. Delete this. And 2 minutes to go, folks. Good luck, everybody. This is for a code from B. Travis for... Boy, is Hornus in there? Hornus, yeah, you're in there. This is for the Everdell Steam code. Get ready. Good luck, everybody. On your mark, get set. And, oh, what did I do? Okay. And duck race. Yep, there's Hornus. Hornus has no clothes on. Neither does... Oh, no, Colt Cardboard has lipstick, eyelashes, and a crown. Beyond Dead is the clown duck today. Hornus, the classic duck, or the naked duck. Same with Paul. Bing is the panda duck, and Anne is the pink striped duck. Okay. Oh, AB True is also a nude duck. Kung Fu Panda Duck. Good luck, everybody. Got a minute and a half. If you're new to the duck races, this is just our silly way of... Colt Carver, stop the race. This is our silly way of picking winners. This is all random. So the winner gets the Everdell Steam code from B. Travis. Cool. Got about a minute left. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all again for hanging out. Just a reminder, this Wednesday I'll be live from Good Time Society for the Good Morning Society show with Becca Scott. That's at 10 a.m. Pacific. We've got lots of great games. We've got our beverages, and we're going to get into shenanigans as we always do. Okay, here we go. Colt Cardboard back to the lead, but here comes Ann. And Board Games taking the lead now. Hortus is outside lane, bad for drifting. Yeah, Hortus, you gotta get in that inside there. But hey, Ann with the big lead. But as we all know, you just never know till the end. Here comes Paul. Making up ground or making up water, I guess, with the streamlined nude or classic duck costume. Not yet, no. Colt Cardboard's dropped back. Here comes Bing again. We see Beyond Dead. That I love it if Beyond Dead could win it by a nose. That little clown nose is hilarious. All right, 18 seconds left. Hortus is going to win, Colt says. Hey, you never know. I mean, Hortus and Paul and Amy True, the three naked ducks. But here comes Bing, the panda duck, making a nice little move at the end there. Oh, here comes Amy. Oh, my. Okay, it's anyone's race. Will Bing, and oh no, is it going to be? Oh, it is Bing. Bing with the asterisk. That was just for funsies. Let's see who's the first duck without an asterisk. They will win the code. It is Beyond Dead 13. Congrats, Beyond Dead. So Bing, that was just for funsies with the asterisk. Beyond Dead, you will get the code from B. Travis for Everdale on Steam. Rest of the lineup was Paul, Colt Cardboard, Amy Trube, and Hornist. All right. Beyond Dead, I'm going to go over here to Twitch. I'm going to do it right now. Beyond Dead, let me find you. Beyond Dead. So Beyond Dead 13? Beyond Dead 13. There it is. Go. You're getting the code right now. Check your Whisper, Beyond Dead. It should be a code for Everdale. Okay. Well, I hope y'all had a good time. I know I had a great time as always. B. Travis, thank you. Always appreciated. You were very, very kind to donate all those. Got it. Okay, cool. Beyond. Shout out everyone. Hand clap, whatever. Let's shout out to B. Travis for donating so many of these codes. We still got plenty more to go. We're going to be giving out those as we, throughout in the weeks to come. Wow. Good show, folks. That was fun. I'm glad we got to teach and play 3 different games. We did Wraith and the Giants, we did Penguin Party, and Cascadia Jr. And I'm going to wrap it up right there. Let's go on to raid someone. Let's see if anyone is out there. Once again, a shout out to BGG for hosting. I really appreciate it. And if you're on BGG, come on over to Twitch or YouTube sometime. And be sure to join the Discord and hang out with us offline as well. All right, let me see if I can find a board gamer out there right now. Okay, cool. Someone's playing Ancient Knowledge. Okay, cool. Any requests in chat? Oh, Beyond Dead got it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Beyond Dead. Hi, check. Okay. This is Memo. Okay. Oh, we got M Peoples. M Peoples is soloing Unconscious Mind. We're going over there. Let's go check out some Unconscious Mind with M Peoples. And then we will, we'll start the raid in a few seconds here. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful week. Thank you as always for supporting me, supporting the channel. And I wish you the best of weeks. And enjoy. Take some time for yourself. Play some games, of course. And we'll talk to you later. Stick around for the raid. All right. Let me press this button. Bye, everybody.